You're on a great journey trying to quit porn, you make some progress for a few days, but then you just get a massive urge to watch porn and you eventually give into it, like we all do. You reset your nofap streak, you end up relapsing, feeling shit about yourself, and you end up just going again and again and again that same day. Just from relapsing once, just from getting a huge urge once that you could not overcome. If you can relate to this, then this video will help you. I had this happen to me many times, and implementing the strategies that I'm going to give to you today helped me overcome all these urges. So it allowed me to quit porn, get rid of my addiction, get to whatever day of nofap I wanted, and just made my life just happy and better in general. Why would you listen to me? I had a 6-year porn addiction from 13 to 19, jacking off to porn every single day like a complete loser, monkey, weirdo. I couldn't stop. I had to jack off every single night before bed. That's what I convinced myself of. And unlike all the advice online, people telling me, people telling me that porn is good for me, increases testosterone, it's normal, everyone does it. So I took their advice, I watched porn because I thought it was normal, I thought it was good for me, but my life was shit. I had anxiety, I had no confidence, I cared what people thought about me, I allowed people to disrespect me, and I just hated my life. I had no respect for myself because I watched porn, because I listened to these dickheads. But I can't put the blame on them. It was completely my fault for watching porn. I take full responsibility, and it's also my responsibility to quit. That's exactly what I did. But in the early stages, I got many urges to watch porn. And like I said, I had to watch porn before bed. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is this. Most likely you are going to get the same urge at the same time in the same place every single day. For me, I created a routine where I had to watch porn before bed because I couldn't fall asleep otherwise, right? So I'd get a huge urge before bed because I just convinced my mind, right, this is when we watch porn, give me an urge. Pretty much simple as that. So if you get an urge at the same time every single day like me, the worst thing you can do is take the advice online and just stay in that environment and just fight it with willpower, meditate on it and just breathe. All that shit does not work. I tried it. And maybe you can delay the chance of you relapsing by 10 minutes, but you're always going to end up relapsing if you stay in that environment. So what do? Remove yourself from that environment. If you're used to jacking off before bed, you go somewhere else. I don't care what time it is. You go outside, you look at the sky, you make some food, you go for a walk, talk to your mum, whatever it is, to remove yourself from the environment, from that room, from that place. All right? The greatest thing you can do for an urge, to overcome an addiction, to do whatever, is removing yourself and changing your environment, right? In the Vietnam War, when the American soldiers went to fight, they were all put on heroin to cope with the bad conditions. Now, before they came back after the war, the American government expected them all to be addicted, hooked on it, so they set up a lot of rehab centres, expecting all the soldiers to end up going in there, addicted to heroin. Turns out when they came back from war to their family home, away from that horrible war environment, none of them were addicted to heroin because they changed their environment. They were previously in this horrible war environment where they needed the drug, changed their environment, and that was all they did. They didn't need the drug anymore. Okay? Am I telling you to move country? No. I'm telling you to just remove yourself from that same environment you're used to jacking off in. Okay? If a guy is on a diet, he's fat, he's obese, he needs to lose some weight. On day one of the diet, and imagine he goes to a chocolate factory, you'd call him stupid, because in that environment, someone fat like him would relapse and eat something. So don't go there, right? Go to a gym instead, okay? Simply by changing your environment will make a huge difference. It doesn't have to be all night long, just 10 minutes, then come back and the urge might not be gone completely, but it's going to be drastically reduced. Okay, it'd be so easy to overcome than if you'd have just stayed in that same environment. Tip number 2, when you watch my videos and you take my advice, you will quit porn. It's as simple as that. I teach my exact system in my videos and at the top link in the description. And if you take my advice, it's easy to quit porn. Simple as that. Guys online try and tell you these bullshit methods that don't actually work because they have no idea how to quit a porn addiction. I've done it, I do, so that's what I teach. So if you take my advice, you'll quit porn. And you're gonna reach a point where you're watching porn maybe once a week, a few times a month, and you made great progress. You're not addicted to porn anymore. But a mistake a lot of guys make is they expect all their porn urges to have completely gone and disappear. So suddenly when they get an urge to watch porn, even though they've quit porn, they start panicking, think they're a failure. They're like, oh, why am I getting an urge? I thought I'd quit porn. And then they end up relapsing because they feel so shit, because they feel like they've already failed. Just because you get an urge to watch porn does not mean you're a failure, doesn't mean you've failed. That's stupid, right? I can't believe some guys think like this. I still get urges to watch porn. I don't go and do it, but I still get them. And I've not watched porn in months, okay? Don't expect the urges to completely disappear one day, suddenly, right? Because what is an urge to watch porn? It's just a sexual desire, and it's completely normal, okay? It shows you've got a sex drive and testosterone. You've got 2 balls, well done. Don't get mad at yourself for that. If you want to get mad at yourself for watching porn, then fine. But getting an urge, do not get mad at yourself. You will reach this point. This may not apply to you yet, but you are going to reach a point down the line where you'll be watching porn once a week. You expect all your urges to completely be gone, but they're still going to be there, all right? You should be scared when they don't appear, because it shows you've got no balls, pretty much. Now, the urges will be easy to overcome at this point, so don't panic, right? They'll be easy to overcome because they're not going to be strong. They're going to be a lot less frequent, so you'll be fine. But just bear this in mind, you are still going to get urges to watch porn, okay? Understand that and move on. Before I give you the final tip on this, if you do on the full system that I use personally to quit porn and all my customers have used successfully to get the fastest results, learn from my mistakes, top link in the description. I should be selling that for thousands. It's a completely steal. Check it out before I increase the price. And the reason most of us try and quit porn is because we want to get girls, let's be honest. So because of that, I've included a free bonus section on how to speak and attract girls. Top link below, so check it out now. The final thing you need to know about urges is this. When you get urges, a lot of us see it as negative things. We get mad at ourselves, we feel guilty, we feel shame, and that just makes the urge worse, right? We end up relapsing. Instead, change your mindset and the way you see the urges to a positive thing, all right? Instead of getting mad at yourself for getting an urge, be grateful that you're even trying to quit porn, because 99% of guys have given up already. Even if they're your age, young, my age, whatever, most guys have given up. They're going to watch porn for the rest of their life. They'll find a wife that isn't even attracted to them, a sexless marriage, kids that don't respect them, all because of porn. They want to have a business that they're proud of. They're working a shit job because they're lazy and fat and disgusting. Or because of porn, because this is what porn does to you. It makes you weak. It makes you a slave. It makes you just fat and disgusting. This is why I teach you to quit. It's disgusting what porn will lead you to. But anyway, these guys have given up and you're watching a video like this. So you're already in the top 5% of men. I hope you realise that. So well done for that. So the next time you get an urge, instead of seeing it like, oh, I'm a failure, I'm a weirdo, I want to quit porn, see it like, I'm trying to quit porn, I'm on a great path. Who cares if I get an urge? We all get them. I'm just going to move on because, I respect myself too much. I'm on this great path. So clearly, I'm not a subhuman. You're clearly, a decent human being who isn't just given up already. So have some respect for yourself. And when you think of your urge in this mindset, you're going to be so much more likely to overcome it and just think, I'm not doing that today. I'm not relapsing today. I deserve and I respect myself too much to do that shit. I hope these 3 tips helped you. Subscribe if it did. Change your life by watching my videos every day. Quit porn. Do not go down the track of most guys. They're going to be fat, disgusting, have a horrible, depressing life, have semi-suicidal thoughts, all because of porn. These porn companies don't give a shit about you. I do, because I understand the hard troubles of it, so I don't need to go down that path. Make faster progress and guarantee you quit porn by clicking the top link in the description. Learn how to get girls. Do it fast before I increase the price. I'm selling it for so cheap because I want as many guys as possible to go through the journey I've gone throughout without all the pain. Okay, so check it out. I hope this helps. Goodbye.